Hey Nash, what should we make?
We should make pepperoni pizza rolls. Those would be great to serve at or bring to a party or gathering.
All right, let's make pepperoni pizza rolls. Today, we're gonna do another dish that you could bring to a Super Bowl party, serve at your Super Bowl party, or bring to any sort of gathering, really, or serve if you just have some friends over or your neighbors, whatever. Anyways, kind of like appetizer, finger type, buffet type foods that you could, serve to a group of people, or just make for your kids, your family, whatever works for you. So today, we're making pepperoni pizza rolls. Without further ado, let's go. First thing we wanna do is flour your surface. Then you get yourself some pizza dough. We're using pre-made today because making your own is cool, but sometimes you don't want to put in the effort. A little too lazy. There we go. Just gonna unroll this guy. Okay. And then we just want to roll this out to a rectangle, probably about as big as this board. Something like that ought to work. Just gonna transfer it to this pan with a little bit more flour just to keep things, well, I think keeping things clean is out the window at this point, but we'll attempt to keep things clean-ish. All right, now once you, your workspace, your entire kitchen are sufficiently covered in flour, we are going to take some marinara sauce, and again, lazy recipe, so I'm not using homemade marinara sauce, but we've made homemade marinara sauce, so I'll link a video for that below if you'd like to see it. So let me just try and get an even layer. We kind of want to keep a border a little bit. Okay, this is not working out exactly how I wanted it to. We don't want too much because then it's just going to end up spilling out, but just going to try and get an even layer here. That might be too thick, but we're gonna go with it. We're probably in for a mess regardless of how we do this. So then you wanna reserve some of your marinara sauce to use as a dipping sauce. Then we just wanna grate Parmesan over this. Probably about a half a cup, but I'm not gonna measure. Try not to grate your fingers. It's a bad look. Microplanes, mandolins, and cheese graters. Kind of the devil. Once we have some pretty good coverage with our Parmesan, then we add a healthy pinch of salt, a little bit of oregano. If you had Italian seasoning instead, that would probably work just fine. And then I'm gonna throw on a little bit of red pepper flakes. Optional if you don't like heat. Then we wanna go in with some mozzarella slices. Probably best if you've left these out for a little bit, so they're softened a little bit, just so they roll without breaking. So we just cover this whole thing. Again, try to leave about an inch-ish border around the whole thing for all this stuff. Don't want to overstuff this. I have a tendency of doing that. And then we cover this with some pepperoni. Then we take a few sticks of mozzarella string cheese and lay these across the very bottom part. And then we just want to take this. This is not going to be as easy as I was hoping, but whatever, we'll make it work. We just want to roll this as tight as we possibly can. Okay, so we tried not to overstuff and we still overstuffed, whatever. So just kind of put all your guys back in there. That's not exactly what I was trying to do. So find your seam, pinch your seam as best you can. You want to roll it over so the seam is on the bottom. And then I'm just going to do my best here. I'm going to use our Big Daddy Sam the cooking guy knife because I'm pretty sure it's my sharpest knife. And then we're just going to try and cut this into 1-inch guys like that. And then take it and transfer it to a cast iron skillet. All right, this might actually work. It's a messy job, but it might actually work. Okay, so here's our guys. I might actually, let's uncrowd them a little bit because I think this dough is gonna rise a little bit. And then we just take some more pepperoni and just kind of tuck it in here if you can. Just give each piece a little extra pepperoni. If they're sticking up a little bit, that's fine. All right, so at this point, preheat your oven to 400 and we put these guys on the counter or somewhere room temperature to let the dough rise a little bit. All right, after 20 minutes, the dough is definitely expanded a little bit. These are not gonna be pretty, but we're not going for pretty, we're going for delicious. So your oven should be preheated to 400 by now. So we're just gonna throw this in our oven for 20 to 25 minutes until the cheese is nice and bubbly and melty and the crust is a golden brown. Here we go. This is what they look like right out of the oven. I told you they weren't gonna look pretty, but we're going for delicious, not pretty. So I think this will be all right. Look at that cheese pull. Oh yeah. Just gonna put these on a rack to cool. And there is our not so beautiful, but hopefully delicious pizza rolls. Time for a bite. Cheers. Okay, so they're not pretty, but damn are they delicious. I mean, you pack all that pepperoni pizza flavor in there. You got the parm, the mozzarella, the sauce, and the pepperoni, and then that pizza dough, nice and crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Freaking delicious. I mean, Totino's, Bagel Bites, all those other ones that you buy frozen and cook, they got nothing on this. So I'll definitely make this. A few changes I would make second time around would be put less fillings in there, just less amount, a little bit less of everything, so you can roll a little bit tighter. And I would bake them probably on a sheet pan or something where they're not crowded, because they do expand quite a bit, and I think that would help you get more kind of crispy exterior on there. So those are just a couple things I would change, but otherwise this is freaking delicious. Definitely make this, serve it. You could serve it with, like I said, some marinara dipping sauce, and it'll be a huge crowd pleaser, guaranteed. 10 out of 10, would highly recommend. Serve it at or bring it to the next party you go to, Super Bowl or whatever. But hey, let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm good. Destroyed a few things earlier. Now I'm just chilling.
We got these pepperoni pizza rolls you wanted us to make. Well, here you go. You're already drooling. What do you think?
Wow, those really do put those store-bought pizza rolls and whatnot to shame.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus.
Nash approves, I approve. Look, this is a great dish to bring to a party, great thing to serve as an appetizer or like a finger food if you're doing that kind of a party deal. And yeah, and learn from my mistakes and make some of those changes and you'll get an even better product. But I'm telling you, the taste is freaking phenomenal. But yours might actually look pretty, so that would be probably nice. Then again, if they're this good, who cares? Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all, love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second to like, share, and subscribe, that would mean a lot. It would help us out. If you want notifications every time we drop a new video, go ahead and hit that notification bell. If there's anything you want me to cook, you want me and Nash to taste, go ahead and drop that down in the comments or head over to our website, timschaoskitchen.com. Send us a message there. And hey, just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, peace.